can be even more painful. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 anchor Janelle Hall joins us with some centuries-old ways to kind of deal with these problems.
Some people are trying some new things to try to deal with some of the pain. Some people are now turning to acupuncture to help with both the pain and the withdrawal associated from addiction. Barbara Bell is calm and relaxed now, but a little more than a year ago, she was hooked on prescription medication.
I would, raid the medicine cabinet and find whatever pills I could happen to find that did something. Most of what I did was to numb the pain or numb my day. I had a miscarriage it's almost 6 years ago now. It took me a month to get off my couch. And even after that, I couldn't cope. I never really truly grieved.
What Barbara found to help with the physical pain of addiction and her anguish was acupuncture.
So what acupuncture does is it basically recruits the internal resources of the person that's already there and helps stimulate that sense of calm, that sense of relaxation that we tried to find by using addictive substances.
There is no agreement on just how acupuncture works. One of several theories is that the needle put in at certain spots on the body stimulates the nerve. The nerve sends signals to the brain, and the brain releases neural hormones, such as beta-endorphins. They, in turn, reduce pain. Alternative methods of pain relief were part of the conversation at a recent prescription drug and heroin summit in Atlanta.
The evidence is clear that there are non-pharmacologic alternatives that work well with pain. We just have to make sure they are as available and accessible to our patients as the medications, the opioids.
And among the exhibitors at the summit, a registered nurse fully accredited as an acupuncturist giving demonstrations.
The same protocol helps with chronic pain. Acupuncture helps with a number of things. Nothing relieves pain faster than acupuncture, and probably nothing relieves the addiction problems better than acupuncture.
For acupuncture practitioner and drug counselor Terrell Rogers, it's been a key part of the addiction recovery toolbox.
It's beautiful. What the guys say is that this is what they've been craving. It cuts cravings, especially for the new guy that's in recovery, really quiets the system.
All Barbara Bell knows is that it helps.
It's made a world of difference.
Critics of acupuncture argue that more controlled double-blind studies are still needed before they can fully get on board with acupuncture as a method of treating drug addiction. But those we talk with say that it helps and they haven't had any side effects. Janelle Hall, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.